For my first question, what are 3 priorities as a campus assistant principal? 3 priorities as a campus AP would be the safety of the campus, fostering a positive school climate, and collaboration of school leaders and students to meet and exceed academic rigor and achievement. Without these 3 as a priority, the environment at a campus will falter. Number 2, what steps would you take to ensure success when acquiring new staff, students, and parents, and develop a learning community? What is the most important part of the process and why? I will start with data to figure out the needs of the campus and community. Do we need ESL support for parents or a food drive for students? Surveys to hear directly from parents, community, students, and staff. Before hiring, using surveys and collaborating to find the best fit. The most important part of this process is listening and identifying the needs of the stakeholders and the community. I must ensure that during the hiring process to choose candidates that can align their personal views with the campus vision. Number 3, how have you developed successful norms and behavioral strategies for early learners in your previous positions? What would you do differently? I have developed successful norms and behavior strategies for early learners in my previous positions as a teacher and coach by setting clear expectations, repetition, modeling, and teaching students to both advocate and take responsibility for behavior and learning. A strategy that I've used in the past was CHAMPS, which I incorporated in all aspects of the school setting. If I could do anything differently, I would include parents and community to also model at home and set the expectations for students. For students with IEPs, I incorporated behavior intervention plans and accommodations and modifications as necessary. Question number 4, what is your experience with Title I campuses? What is your first step to improving Tier 1 instruction and rigor? I've worked for Title I campuses my entire career. I am a teacher, counselor, referee, role model, etc. I've been whatever my students and parents needed. As a student, I grew up in poverty. I beat the odds. I've chosen to work in Title I schools on purpose to reach children that are reflections of myself. The first step to improving instruction and rigor is by researching and disaggregating data to find the deficit areas. I would want to visit those classrooms to look for weaknesses in content, perhaps issues with classroom management. I will pull both teacher and student data from the following year, including absences, so I can have an idea of exactly where to start with improving my Tier 1 instruction based on the needs of the deficits at the campus. Last question, how would you build trust with staff and community? What does a campus with a positive climate and culture look like for you? Building trust with staff and community starts with honesty and confidentiality, being able to be approachable and knowing how to truly listen to understand before responding. I've always used the strategy of what I hear you saying is. This allows time for me to regurgitate and process what is being told to me. I am a leader by example, and I believe in getting in the trenches to earn respect. A campus with a positive climate is something that you can literally feel. The energy is positive, students are safe, administrators are visible, parents are included in decision making, and welcome on campus for different activities that we have to meet the needs. There's an overall feeling of family. Thank you.